Hello, greetings. This is Gilles. I am called to return today to speak, to continue to speak about more spiritual and societal matters. For all the ideas I'm expressing, I may not be they may not be academical, and it's my the freedom of speech. I thought I anchor those ideas. I do not feel that they will be. Because there is certain ideas that may be contradictory. You have to feel out within your heart how those ideas, all those new or whatever comes to you, to see, to filter through your heart, to see if they hold the truth for you. For we are all different. We all have a different genetic, and the same thing in pathology. The same bacteria will work differently inside of us, and so I do not have the courage to voluntarily catch this virus in order to transmute it from within. So I'm going to, for you, we want to respect the confinement for this virus. It may not be very dangerous. Most people will heal, but it is extremely contagious. So it is important to continue to respect those confinement. For it will take more than 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month even. And so understanding it depends on our DNA. The more our DNA is expansive and expanded, the more we'll find this protection for microbes. The plant kingdoms have their own microbes, the animal kingdoms have their own microbes, and humans have their own microbes. Usually the microbes comes in human society when there is a lack of hygiene. It is to point out that there is this great deal of lack of hygiene, and so it is rare that the viruses move from one kingdom to the other. For that's what happened here. But in the future, I don't want to create any for nobody's talking about that, but we will come to realize this is an act of terrorism. And it's like China was attacked, Italy was attacked, Iran was attacked, South Korea was attacked, and there may be even the French-German border an attack. But those things those people who are doing that are extremely arrogant. They do not realize that God will confront them with their action. We're moving towards those final days of the end of time. We're moving towards, and after that we'll come into a new phase. For this is forcing the change in society. It is. For we are learning as we go, and we want to find solidarity among nations rather than competition. We want to find cooperation rather than competition, and we want to thank China for sending help and assistance with masks and to Italy and specialists and all those things. And for the European Union has been absent and completely absent of the process. Where they're really here when it comes to imposing their rule or drawing money from the nations, but we haven't heard them. For the European banks, they're going to give 800 billions, but very unlikely this money will come into the pocket of the citizens, and it will go to the banks and the insurance and then the multinationals. Same thing in America. They want to give the money to the people, but they probably won't. It will be very difficult, and it will create huge inflation no matter what, because they're printing money when all nations are bankrupt. We should have made those reforms in 2008, put the criminal in prison and nationalize the banks, but instead of that we say, well, we forgive you and we'll give you trillions of dollars to continue your they may be legal activity, but they're immoral, and therefore they're creating suffering. And so we are forced to change our model of society, and we're going to come out stronger. For this is really what's shaking up the world. For those lessons did not get integrated, and we have to transform our whole economic model to move from a lack to a system of prosperity and abundance. We have to create a jubilee for all the nations. Most nations are completely bankrupt. There's so many debts, and they will never be able to repay those debts. So we have to create a freedom, a jubilee of all debts that will come. I think will be forced. It was funny to see that, not funny, but in Europe people are stocking food, but in America they're stocking guns. And for guns, they have their function in the world, but they're not. If you're really hungry, you're not gonna eat the guns. And so it was Heraclitus, the great philosopher, who said a donkey is quite stupid because he prefer hay to gold, and everybody knows that gold is more precious than hay. But So in a sense, we want to. There is no reason to wait for you to rise and shine, to become to become your own light, and from within. There is no need to go anywhere to cultivate this inner light. In some sense, it is a silver lining in the cloud, is that the ecology is benefiting from this confinement. We can already observe in many countries that the water systems are getting clearer, the air is purer for this, and so it's really. In 2020 will be a great deal of increase in frequency, and right now fear is being magnified. It's a control mechanism. We control people through fear. Fear was developed as a protective measure for early man, for we have a biological body that comes from animals that have evolved into, that have been given granted despite but the physical origin of our physical body, our soul and spirit come from God, and the animal, all the material as well. But we have this ancestry of animalistic that will continue to express fear, and fear was really a defense mechanism. It's not a tool of creation to project fear into the future. It was not created as a control mechanism. So let go of all this mass hysteria, for fear will create illness, chaos, panic. And so for separation creates mistrust, and fear creates mistrust and separation and paralysis. We have to become master of fear. It's an opportunity to become master of fear, to master the mind. And we are called to reevaluate all our values, the way we live our life, what is really valuable. For everything is in a shifting mode. And this is an opportunity to align to our own truth and our own soul. Once we will be there, we will find fulfillment. And this is really where we are going, towards ever increasing level of shifting our world from a fear-focused society to a light-focused society. And so it's like shedding skin. It's like a snake. Just when the snake has shed his skin, he's not going back and say, "Can I fit back into my old skin?" So it's just got about letting go. For there is many people that may die through this process, but this is because many of them are called on to work from the inner plane. It's not necessarily that bad, vulnerable, or it's just their time. When we have life contract, we do not know that, but if you have a short life contract, no matter what you do, your life will end shortly and you will go back to the light. But some people have longer contract, and then no matter what they do, they will pass through to fulfill this contract of life. For those are my ideas, but their knowledge. For me, it's not a belief. Eternal life is not a belief. It is an immutable truth. We can never change that. For that is really how the true essence and nature of life is eternal and infinite, and that true nature is God. There is no other. For just recognizing the possibility that God's presence is with us is enough to initiate this connection, this communion. This God self will get informed, and that will give this permission. You have to give the permission to God to become part of your life. And why would we want to deprive ourselves from that possibility? For we have already, to reach that point, you have to already have a certain level of consciousness to accept this possibility. But we live in a world that's been, we were called to change, but we didn't do it because of greed and selfishness. And so now we are forced, the universe is forcing those change. For in essence, we are all one self: the mind, the body, the soul, the spirit, God, the ego. Everything is one. So you continue to work with this this integration. For people, we do no longer know ourselves in relationship to our old self, our old ego, but we haven't really found our higher self completely yet for most people. And so it's a shifting period where we are asked to tune in and to be calm and to be peaceful and to cultivate the light and love. We can always call the universal healing team. They're on universal level. There's those great beings that will come and assist us when we call on them, and they will come with a violet flame. We want to base the whole planet in this violet fire. We want to send our light and strength and love to all the medical personnel that's still taking care of all the people that are sick. For this disease is not it's not as dangerous as it seems, because most people that will catch it will heal it. but it's extremely contagious. So do respect the confinement voluntarily. If you don't have a confinement in your country, just stay clear. Do not interact with more than 5 physically, with more than 5 people or 10 people at the most each and every day. But keep the contact. There is no physical contact, but it's important to keep the contact through the eyes, through the words, through the heart, and the internet, the telephone. All that is quite safe. And so. And do not, the more you are able to pacify yourself, the more pacification you will be able to create around you just by a glimpse sometimes. And for in France, this unfortunately, this will, in the future, this will be known as a form of terrorism, and those viruses were not created by the planet, and they were created by humans. And but in France, there was unfortunately 400 people that died already, but there's 13,000 people that died from the flu already in France this year. But the media didn't create this huge fear-based message, although it is very important that they act, wanting to diminish the necessity for confinement. We also want to reinforce our soul integration by calling on the sun. The sun, there is Helios and Vesta, those divine beings that will reinforce and reconnect us to our soul frequency. And they're looking for a vaccine, but why not a cure? This would be much better to find a cure than a vaccine. I wouldn't want a vaccine, but if somebody who catch that could just take the cure, and those cure already exist. And those who created this disease have the cure, but they want to release it just to protect themselves when they were gonna drop it off. There was 4 attacks. There was attack on China, attack on Italy, attack on Iran, and South Korea. And there may be even more attacks. But those things are not natural, and it is not yet. It is. We're going to be moving after this great trial and tribulation, this period of trial and tribulation, to the end of days, the end of time. We're going to move into the eternal now of the One, and we're going to move into this higher realm that we can already see and visualize, and which is in this crystalline, perfect world. And this is the 5th dimension on the earth, will be the return of God. For the message has been given to everybody to shift and change and to follow the power of the Creator, the will of God, but people didn't do it because of convenience, and so now we are forced to do that. On the 24th, we're going to have a new moon in Aries, which create a brand new beginning. For this problem is, of course, a global problem, and yet we have we have very dictatorial leaders that are sometimes taking the good decision and sometimes not. But we're learning as we go. I'm not here to criticize anybody, and so in essence, I just wanted to come and wish you a good day, a good weekend. This is about what I wanted to. For this increase of light that we need to receive, we need to elevate our consciousness. But for now, it is all the darkness that has been hidden that is coming up to the surface. So it's we have to be very balanced because fear will always be there, but it needs to be balanced by light. So that everybody's got fear, but the people that appear fearless is because they have the courage to overcome their fear. And so do not succumb into fear, for fear will make us vulnerable. Just stay attuned, know that your guardian angels, just call on your guardian angel, your guides, for they will inform you on what's important to know and to realize. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. The paintings behind me, this is a painting, it's an interior, it's a bit surrealist. It's got a Mondrian on the side, and then two Montillon here, and then there is a painting of a pipe that says, "This is not a Magritte." Just a humoristic statement. And this is a map of the solar system with the solar logos, Helios and Vesta, the sun. And when I put my red, the red square, created this red square, my hand moved and created a red square next to it, so it creates an 8. And Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Chiron, Neptune, and Pluto. It's from 2008. It will be framed. I'm going to sing a song. It's a song that went through, I sang it already, but it went through my head all night. Every time I would open an eye, this song was through my head, so I feel I have to sing it. It's a song of David Bowie. It goes like this. We passed upon the stair We spoke of what and when, although I wasn't there. He said I was his friend. I spoke into his eyes. I'm sorry. I spoke into his eyes. I thought you died alone a long, long time ago. Oh no, not me. We never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. I laughed and shook his hand and made my way back home. I searched for foam and land. For years and years I roamed. I gaze a gazeless stare. We walked a million hills. I thought I died alone a long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. I never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. I'm sorry, I got distracted. It's like I thought there was a line in between, and I said, well, "Where's the line? It's not there." So yeah, I just had to pick it up. I'm not sure I pulled out some cards. I'm going to pull up some cards, and for the highest wisdom for us today is, and slavery and imprisonment. We have to get free. The door is open. Huh? It's like, for now we feel like confined. It's a time to spend time in family for those who have time spent with their children, and although it's hard for children to stay indoors too long, it's still a time for family and regroupment. And so we want to be free. It's about understanding that this will lead us to freedom. Huh? What we need to understand is anger or alimentation, is to become master of our senses, for our senses can fool us. As Descartes used to say, my senses have betrayed me, so how can I trust my senses? For we have many gifts, and the senses are a gift that is given by God. For we have the heart, the pulse of the heart, that is a free gift, and we have the breath, that is also a free gift, and the ability to eat food, and the body will separate what's useful and will reject what is not. And so there is so many gifts, and the senses are gifts. But the senses are like children. They're not disciplined. They haven't learned to follow the soul. And the soul, it will liberate the senses. So it's about understanding the true desires of the heart and the craving of the physical body. We have to become master of that. What we need to do is the Father, is call on God to invoke the power of your divinity, for we all have the same connection to God. It's just the more we become aware, the more that I am presence will be able to interact with us all the way to the point of fusion. And the outcome is the Amerindian. So it will be maybe traveling to the United States, or it can be also the understanding to live in harmony with nature. For the Amerindians, didn't had very low ecological impact. They were very peaceful people. They live in circles. They had very simple life, but very fulfilling. And it's about connecting to the great spirit of nature as well, to respect Mother Earth. And so there is this, for God has been showing the carrot for many years, and now it's like the stick. It's like, although it's not, it wasn't created by. It wasn't created by the planet. Those diseases are not created by the planet. They are not natural disease. They're a biological weapon. And all of this will come into the light, but it's no, for those who are doing that, are very arrogant. They do not know that they're going to have to face the consequences of their action. For we're getting closer to this time of Judgment Day, this apocalypse, this revelation, where the end of time, where we're going to be moving into the eternal now of the One. For all those who will be ready for that, for the other one will be sent to another world, a younger planet, to continue their dualistic programs. And so I'm going to pull one more card. This is the time of departure. We can't leave today, but we're ready to go when the quarantine will be lifted, the door will open for the new the new cycle. I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you very much for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Continue to send your love and light and prayer towards the whole world, so it is all those countries that are struggling with this problem, and all the beings that are the medical professional, that are courageous, that are treating people, and that and all the people that are suffering from this illness. And so we want to visualize this disease creating self-suicide, destroying itself, and so and diminish its potency. For it is we have to continue this positive invocation, and to bring this light of God everywhere, and from there no pathology will be able to enter once we integrate a crystalline form. But this is a process. I wish you a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. I thank you very much, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.